Hi, thanks so much for joining me. I'm Jennifer Goldman, a nonprofit management consultant, and I wanted to introduce you to myself and my services, what I do, also to my YouTube channel, so that you can navigate the playlist that I've started here and even some of the random things that I'll throw in there. My primary goal as a business person is to teach nonprofit organizations, nonprofit leaders, how to operate like a business. So my background is in business management. I have a degree in management from George Mason University. I also ran a nonprofit organization for 5 years and became a certified nonprofit manager. I carry those skills and that knowledge with me, but also love learning from other nonprofit leaders and other nonprofit consultants to bring more to the table for my clients. So what I love to do really is to get together, to gather with nonprofit leaders, not just one-on-one. One-on-one is great, but when we can get a group together, we can talk a little bit more comprehensively about what it's like to run a nonprofit organization, what type of support you need, what things work the best, what things don't work at all. I like exploring all of those things, and I like bringing energy and enthusiasm to the table and showing people what it is that they can be doing. I know when I was introduced to the world of nonprofits, I saw a lot of smaller ones operating like what I'm going to use the word somewhat loosely charity, as in we do really good things, so we expect everyone to give us and to donate to us and give us free things. And that never really works in my head well because I'm a business person. So I believe in planning, I believe in budgeting, I believe in bringing all those tools and knowing your value. And that's something that you're going to be hearing me talk a lot about this year, which is 2023. So I'm going to have to record another one of these next year, but that's okay. This year, it's going to be all about value proposition, about talking to your stakeholders and potential stakeholders about what you bring to the table. You as a professional, but you as your organization as well. What is it you're providing? What value does that bring? Why should people believe in you? Why should they give to you? Why should they support you with their time, with their money? And so we're going to be talking a lot about how to define that value, how to find what it is and how to quantify it, how to qualify it, how to communicate about it, how to talk about it. I see a lot of nonprofit leaders who are doing really amazing things and not getting the recognition that they deserve because they're too busy doing the good things to sit around and talk about how great they are and to pat themselves on the back. It's always easier if we pat each other on the back a little bit. So I want to help pat you on the back. I want to show you how to pat yourself on the back in a way that makes sense and feels comfortable to you and lets other people know all the good things that you're doing so that you can gain the support you need to keep going with your nonprofit so that it can be sustainable, so that it can grow, so that it can operate like a well-oiled machine. That's my goal. So my mission at Jennifer E Goldman LLC is to help nonprofit organizations learn how to better fulfill their mission. So if I can help you in any way, please let me know. I'm hoping that my videos here will be helpful to you. We have the top brass, which there are some short ones, there's some long ones in there, but they explore a topic and they dive a little more deeply into a topic that would be a good fit for any organizational leader, whether that's a business, a government, or a nonprofit. And then we have 2 Minutes with Joe, which is one of my favorite things, super short and sweet. They're not all 2 minutes, but they're pretty close. And there's always a cup of Joe somewhere near me. So pull up a chair and a cup of Joe and join me there for some just short snippets on management, little tips here and there and stories that I've shared. And that one started from just vocabulary, switching vocabulary. What word should we not be using anymore? What word should we use in the process or instead? And vocabulary is one of the things that I try to teach nonprofit leaders about. You learn to treat your organization more like a business when you're using more business-like terms. So you'll see more of that in 2 Minutes with Joe. And then there's the one-offs every here and there, just crazy idea that doesn't fit into either one of my my playlists. So I hope you'll see all of those things. There's contact information in the About section of this channel. I would love to hear from you. You're welcome to put comments online. If you want to reach out and have a chat one-on-one, please do. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to be able to help you out. And thanks again so much for joining the channel. Hope you subscribe.